Hello there, welcome back to the Swindon lot. Now, we're not going to be doing highlights because we could do a double live com. It's going to be Nottingham Forest versus Burnley. Right then, let's talk about what's been happening since we last spoke in English. So, the last time we met was the Southampton game. It was a disappointing defeat. I'm sure you remember it. It was heartbreak. They scored quickly 3 times, which was disappointing. And then we just couldn't get back into the game. We weren't good enough, and it was frustrating. We then went on to draw with Manchester City, which is a good result. And then a win against Everton, which is a really good result. And then 2 kind of disappointing results. A 4-1 battering to Tottenham and a 1-1 against Sunderland. So if you take the form from the Chelsea game to the Sunderland game, you can see that 5 points out of 18 is just not going to cut it. And I was starting to worry because if you look at our form at the very start of the season, it was very similar to the form we had when we started playing against some like decent teams again, which is worrying. Against the considered worst sides, we were getting results, and that theme continued. Wins against Watford, Villa, West Ham and Leicester see us in a very strong position going into this game against Nottingham Forest. The league table looks a little bit like this. We're in 8th place, 29 points, level with Manchester City and Tottenham, with Harry Wilson, the only player of note for us, with 10 assists this season, which is magnificent. We could potentially have a guy in Solomon Rondon's place, couldn't we? And who do you think it'll be? There's a number of strikers at this club, and let me tell you, it's not the name you might expect even. Havine Ungender has got 12 starts with 13 goals. It's bizarre. We got him on a free, as you might remember, in the summer, and out of absolutely nowhere, he's become massive. Important to note, though, obviously I've got Casca in. He was the alternative to Ungender. As you can see, he's rated slightly better than Ungender. But Ungender loves big matches, spirited individual, fairly consistent, can play in a couple of positions, and his only real weakness is heading, which for a pacey, quick striker is not really an issue at all, and he's fairly ambitious, which matches the ambition of the dressing room. I love how much better Goetze is. Goetze, not Goetze, Goetze. Got you. I've always said Goetze. Now I feel like a fool. So, elsewhere in the team, things have been looking up. And going into this game against Forest, I'm going to try something a little bit different. Something I've not tried before, but I'm going to experiment with it, which is risky to do when you're doing a live com in front of people that might actually watch this. So, as you can see, it looks a little bit one-sided. We're playing on Ungender as a trequartista and Taggart, as a more sort of defensive left-back, so we don't get too exposed on this left side. But I'm going to try and overload Harry Wilson. Now, Ungender's second position is out on the left of this kind of front three. So, if needs be, he can drift into those areas, and playing as a trequartista, the likelihood is that he probably will. We'll have to see how that goes, because I want to get something out of Casca. So I think putting a lot of creative players around him, his finishing's very good, as is his heading, we may well find something. And if we force Ungender a little bit wider, maybe gets a few balls in for Casca, then we could see some goals in this game. That's the intention. Obviously, we could play someone like Mollo out there and not play Casca at all, but as I say, I want to get something for my money out of Casca. I want to start this game in standard rather than attacking, because I don't want to feel too exposed too early on, especially away from home. But I'm going to be trying something different. Let's see how it goes down. I'm going to be assertive with this. I don't think I've been assertive enough. I've sort of assertively said be relaxed, but that might work. I'm going to keep up the assertive team talk, because I just want to get something extra. There we go. The 2 front boys seem happy enough. We'll stick this into classic, because I know what you like. And we'll continue the game. So, Forest aren't having the best of seasons, so if we can put them to the sword a little bit, that would be great. And an early chance for Maloka, and Goetze nearly puts in the rebound. He's been phenomenal for us, obviously, because he's Mario Goetze, and he's picked up a knock. So as good as he is, he's now picked up a little bit of an injury, which means we may have to revert to a formation I didn't intend on playing, but we're more than happy doing so. As you can see there, Ungender drifting into this left side, but we still have the threat of Harry Wilson on this right side. Goetze patrolling the area very well. Kopic, a bit of an underrated name for us, but he's come good. And Casca, we nearly got a goal out of him. He hit the post. You saw it, didn't you? I don't need to explain it. What a shame. But it's good, early signs. Good early signs that we might be able to do something in this game. Though Forest coming forward now, and there's Taggart with a great interception. Ungender comes deep, and now Casca can release himself on the right-hand side. Can he get the finish away? No, he can't. Stankovic makes a good save in the Forest goal. Corner, though. Goetze will take it. Fires it into Manyama. Casca, it's a fantastic save. That was hit with real venom. That's what the old thing at the bottom used to say on old Championship managers. He struck that with some venom, and then it would fly in. Can we still find a goal, though? The highlight is continuing. Malocha. Contreras plays it forward to Kopic. Goetze loses out to Cohen, and after 37, after the first half, really. 0-0 looks like it's going to be the scoreline, which isn't too bad. We're away from home, and we're still in only our second year of the Premier League, so I can't be too disappointed with it. I'm going to say that we're favourites, though, and we should push for this. I'm going to get passionate and say, look, you've got the ability to make the difference. Go and do the difference. Now, the big question mark is, do we take Mario Götze off? We've not got a natural replacement to bring on. Fekir can play it, but it's not his favourite position. So we'll continue as we are. We'll see how we get on, and hopefully we can grab ourselves a goal. If we have to become a little bit more attacking, I know we're already quite attacking, but I mean, if you have to use the width a little bit more in the second half, we will do. Wilson, can he get another assist to his name? Comes back out to him. The free kick wasn't that good. Wilson with the ball to the front post. He didn't score. Now that's where we might have a problem, especially if Fotheringham is going to kick it to the one spot on the pitch where we don't have any players. Jordan Rhodes is through, and Fotheringham comes out. Blimey, there's one man I don't want to score against me. It's Jordan Rhodes. FM League fans, you'll know exactly why. Angenda doesn't quite get there, but he's on the second ball, and he's been fouled by Jack Hobbs in what looked like a sending-off tackle, in my opinion, referee. So if you'd like to remove him from the field of play, that would be ideal. Oh, you've not even booked him. Okay, then. Well, that's fine. Götze whips in the ball, and it's just not going anywhere, and now he's missed the ball, and now he's been tackled on the ball, and it might be time to take him off. Because it seems to me like his head and his heart aren't quite in this game. Casca, can he play through Angenda? He's in goal-scoring form. Oh, it's just wide of the post. We've had so many chances. In fact, we'll pull up the match stats and get rid of the league table because I want to see just how dominant we are. Do you know what? I thought we may have been a little bit more dominant than that, but not a problem. Wilson, can he get on the assist chance? Oh, Angenda, oh, he's put it away. My word, we deserved that goal. And we're finally in the lead. And it was an assist from Harry Wilson. Angenda cutting in from the left-hand side. That is basically the perfect goal. He's cutting in from that left, and he's managing to get on it. Hits the like the angle with the first one, and then pops in a rebound. And he keeps his goal-scoring form alive. His goal record from starting games is absolutely phenomenal. I think at 70 minutes, it'll be time to take Götze off. I don't want to risk him getting injured, obviously. He's on a massive contract. A contract which I can't afford to get him injured on, but I can rest knowing that he'll be rested the next game, so it's not too much of a problem. I think what we're going to do is bring on. Oh, I've got a few options now. Bring on Fekir, and then once that change has been made, I need to change the formation, which is a bit of a nuisance, but it's not going to disrupt things too much. Okay, there's the change. I'm just going to bring him out to this left-hand side. He's not natural there, but he is left-footed, so I think he'll play there fine, and it'll give a little bit more support in defensive areas. He's on the ball there on Gender. Can we create another goal? Oh, Casca. Oh, I'd love to get Casca a goal. I really would. Wilson fouled in the penalty area, and that's a penalty kick to be taken by Kopic stepping forward. The youngster, the 19-year-old, fancies himself. He's going to back himself in these situations. I'm not sure if he's taken a penalty before. I think Götze has taken most of them. But here he goes. Kopic. Oh, straight down the middle. Gordon Kopic with the goal. 2-0 Swindon. And it's been a dominant performance, and our run of form, that's 5 wins on the bounce, which I'm not even sure if we've done that ever. I'm thinking back, it may well have happened in League One, maybe do you know, I don't know, but this is so far so good. Is there another goal in this for us? Richards working well. Fekir plays the one Gender, doesn't quite get there. Do you know, I might try and play this formation again against Burnley in the Cup. Obviously, it was kind of a one-time thing. I just wanted to test something. And I wanted to do it in a live com so we could see together how it operates. On Gender, ball through to Casca. Oh, and that is the perfect. I tell you what, the icing on the cake phrase is used too much, but that is the perfect bit of icing on the Casca covered cake. That is my. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm overjoyed. On Gender, drops deep, playing the Tractor role, slips through Casca with a great run, and then a lovely first time finish. And that's 3-0. And that's a fantastic result, and it keeps our run of form in pristine condition. And I don't want to start believing, but, you know, a top 10 finish is certainly looking possible. Whether it'll be more, we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, the transfer window coming up, we'll have to decide if we need to make any more additions. If we do so, it'll probably be at left back. Although, like, Taggart's not bad, but I just want something more. So that puts us in 7th place. We've kept up with City and Tottenham, who both won. Obviously, I lost to Tottenham, which is a shame, and drew with City. So I won't say we're on their level yet, but we're certainly starting to push them. And neither of them have got a player like Mario Götze, so there is that. I'm gonna do the press conference. I always tend to do like the second one down. They're faultless. There we are, lovely. I like to keep the media happy occasionally. So then, let's have a look at where we are. We're going to change the team round for the game against Burnley, which is in a little while. So we'll skip forward to that, and I'll see you in just a second. We're not actually quite at the Burnley game, but I've just been offered the chance to change my expectations for the season. We had it on mid-table finish. That looks likely. I'm going to switch it to top half finish. It may give us a little bit more leeway in the transfer market, as well as our wage budget being increased. So yeah, top half finish. Things are going well. I don't want to I want the players to start believing that we can finish in this top half. As you can see, we're 6 points over 10th right now. So, why not? And Angenda sneaked his way up there. Swindon, I love that. Higuain, Abukar, Dzeko, Angenda. Magnificent. And we're back. Hello. Taylor Cleaver is getting the first start of the season. The 18-year-old Englishman that we signed from MK Dons is going to get a game. His mentals are incredible for a player so young and a player that was just playing his trade in League One. It's bizarre, really. He was on loan briefly with Swansea, 4 assists, so he might have a chance in him. And he did feature once last season. So let's see what he can pull off. Actually, was that the start of the season? Sorry, have I just made a complete mess of what I'm saying? Yeah, it was indeed. And that was in the Premier League. So playing a championship team may well suit him. He's playing in behind Saeed and Kaskai, who I'm going to put as the trequartista. Obviously, Angenda was playing it last game. But similarly, he can play the same role. He's also accomplished at the attacking left midfield role, so should drift out there and be another option for us. So playing against Burnley. There's numerous other changes. Akapo's come in. Kabul's playing as well. Wellington and Rodriguez have also come in instead of Richards and Zuccolini. I think it may have been in the first goal. Kopic, of course. Kopic played. And Marigotza is getting his rest, which I'm sure he's going to appreciate. I have to give him a squad number. Oh, let's give him 18 because he is 18. Oh, it's meant to be. Okay, continuing on. I'd quite like a cup run. It's not something I'm very good at on Football Manager. In all the Football Manager games I've played this year, cup runs have been few and far between. I think I got one with Liverpool, and that was pretty much it. I've not had anything else. I've got other saves going on. I've got a stream save, and I'm playing a network game with someone. And my cup form is generally just terrible. I don't know what it is. It doesn't stand me in good stead for the FM League knockout rounds, but we'll see. Anyway, starting Wilson again in this game, trying to get as many good performances out of him as he's just a loan signing. Maybe someone I'd like to bring in. I don't know whether I'll do it in this window, but at the end of the year, he's so good. It's not the first time I've used him this year, and I'm enjoying how good he is. I really am. Ball in, and that's an early goal for Burnley, and I'm a bit surprised. I think it's fair to say maybe this formation's not going to work out quite as well. Different personnel, different player roles. I wanted to keep the same shape, though, as it seemed to work for us so well in the last game, but it may be a lesson to how important Goetze, Angenda and a couple of the guys in midfield are, but, it's not over yet. Plenty of time to go. Oh, look at this. Slow play from Burnley as they pump it forward to Danny Ings, who's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and Manamana, who loves a red card, has just got himself a red card. So now, Kabul, I'm going to have to... I don't know what I'm going to do, really. It's tricky. I may take Saeed off. Do you know what I think I'm going to? And I hate to do it because I want him to play games for me. But at the same time, if we're going to get back in this game, we're going to have to bring on another defender. And I think what we'll do... In fact, what we're going to do is we'll play Casca out on this left. And we'll play Cleaver as the shadow striker up top on his own, which may look a little bit risky. He's obviously very young. But I think it would be the best thing to do. If we had Goetze, it would be obviously a different story. And it would be making far more sense. But more importantly, that red card is going to see him suspended for a little while, and he's going to miss out on some important league games coming up. We've got some massive games throughout January. Obviously, I'll bring you the transfer special next episode, as I mentioned earlier, and he won't be eligible for any of those games. So I think Sun Tzu's out on international duty for January as well. So problems. This looks like Maloka and Kabul are going to be getting to know each other very well indeed. Casca whips the ball in, cleared back out to Casca. As he runs inside, can he find the ball? 1-2 Wellington. No, Wellington back onto it, and he's a defensive midfielder. And boy, did he just show it there. I'm not sure why he was so far up. I may actually have him in as a box-to-box, which would make sense. It's not really his game. But he's not bad at getting the ball, giving it again, and moving forward. As you can see, he is sort of advanced, especially when we're lacking that striker now because of the red cards. He is being forced to push on. He's no Jordan Henderson yet, let's put it that way. So his finishing will let him down. Whereas Jordan Henderson is like a sniper when he gets in the box. Burnley just picked me open there. I was going to say that looked like a great move. Johnny Williams, they've obviously bought him from Crystal Palace. And all the joy of the first game is coming undone against a Burnley side. Obviously, the rotated team isn't helping. The red card has put a stop to anything good. Very frustrating. Very frustrating, but we'll see how we get on. The game's not over. 2-0 down at half-time, and I feel like we're going to have to do something to change it up, because right now we are having issues. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take off Cleaver, bring on Mollo, who's not played that many games for me this year, and look to kind of attack this game a little bit more. We're going to play him as a target man attack with two guys out wide. We're actually going to change Wellington as well into a ball-winning midfielder, and hopefully if we play a little bit more direct, we can get these wide guys really forcing the issue. And do you know what? I actually fancy us to get back into it. I don't know why. I just have a weird feeling that this might work. Ball over the top immediately in the second half. Casca given the offside, but a good early sign. Good ball from Rodriguez. I just want something to happen, and this is not what I meant. And that looks like that could have been the easiest goal in the world. Harry Kane's missed from a yard out. I never rated him anyway, and he's having a fantastic season. I was just being facetious. Ings stopped by Maloka. We are fuffing around, it's fair to say. This more direct play is going to leave us a bit exposed if we're giving the ball away. That kind of thing. Oh, that's a lovely ball through. Mollo into Casca. Oh, that's a fantastic block. Number 5 for Burnley. Let's call him out. Sparv with a fantastic block in the area. And then manages to head it away. What a fantastic couple of minutes for him. And now Burnley, they're not really pushing forward. They're quite reserved. Casca looks like he's picked up a knock, and we've not really got a strong... We can bring on Gender on. But it may be even too late for Herve to put in a performance, and that's time winding down. I've kept standard the whole game. I didn't want to become too exposed with attacking. I didn't mention that, but I just didn't want to be ridiculously exposed. Our cup form and our cup successes are the same as they always bloody are. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, obviously you had a good league win. Please leave a like if you want to see more. Subscribe to the channel. If we get to, say, I don't know, if we get to 150 likes, I'll upload the transfer special as soon as we hit that mark. So yeah, thank you for supporting the series. You seem to be really enjoying it, and it makes it a hell of a lot of fun to play. So from me, Dr. Benji, thank you very much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.